Give me a second, guys. Alright. Sorry, just have to let the stream know that we're here for the final. Smash that like button, guys. Yes. Okay. Fuck, my cat wants to go outside. Give me a second. All right. Wow, I love this. All right, guys. You guys ready? You guys ready for it to end? Okay. Now it's time for us to walk around. Undertale, play Deltarune or Undertale Yellow. MTF Epsilon was telling me to play Undertale Yellow the other day. Alright, let's go talk to all the homies. You're lagging. Who else is lagging? Snowden, actually. Alright, guys, don't lag. Oh my god. Are these stairs? Can I go up these? Nope. Gave him his dress. Random. Alright, so if I do talk to everyone, does that give me like a different ending? Okay, I'm just gonna hit up Snowden and then I'm gonna restart the game and just go back. So I'm not gonna walk all the way back there. Unless there's a faster way. God damn it. How do I get to the boat? I did talk to the guards. Okay, what floor is, and who's the special person in the ruins? Is it Toriel? Alright, so what floor is it to get to the boat? L1. Yeah, you can say the name. Gaster? His boat is sometimes a kitty indeed. Good. Good job. Billy Loomis, what's up? Say hello to Billy. I've never seen him on the stream. Hello, Billy. Oh, Fortnite. Oh, this guy. Yo, what's up? I'm kind of doing some thinking. Maybe Undyne isn't actually who we thought. She's just kind of mean to you. Where's the giant shambling Algamates? Where's that house that was down there? Okay, I'm done with this. I'm just gonna go back to the beginning and leave. I'm sorry, I can't walk all the way back there. Who's Adriel? Alright guys, the ending! Oh, I thought you wrote, I thought that was a D. Oh, you said Adriel at first. And Papyrus just walks out. Is he an inch closer? You know what I'm gonna pick. Yo, Papyrus! Doggo by Toby. Oh, they're getting closer! Oh, Metaton! I want to see him transform into his other self. The Thunder Flame. Oh, Ascor. Sorry, guys. I'm just watching the credits. These credits are hilarious, dude. Oh no! Poker piece. I think I did pacifist. Oh my god, what is it? And then what happens if you? What happens when the door opens? I'm just loving the music, dude. Snorris S. on London. Who are these people? Are these people who actually help with the game? You did the genocide route and it changes the ending in True Pacifist? No, I don't have the heart to kill everyone. Unfortunately. Oh! Yay! Is she gonna give me some butterscotch pie? We're gonna play Marvel Rivals next. This music is beautiful, dude. Is that it? That's actually the end? Oh, there's a little doggy coming out. So is this the happiest possible ending, right? Nothing else is clicking, yeah? Oh, have we reached the end of Undertale then? Damn, that was actually really fucking interesting. Oh, hell yeah, guys! Fuck yeah, we finished it! Dude, I can't believe I waited a whole decade to play Undertale. That was a whole decade where I didn't really know Undertale, didn't really play it, didn't really understand how much of an impact it had on, like, social media until now. Till the last few days. I should, but I might just continue this one since we have some viewers going on here. Well, whoever else is coming in to watch, how incredible that I finished Undertale after 10 years of nearly avoiding it. To you, Undertale, I drink. I swig to Undertale to thee. I can't believe it's at an end. That is beer, my good friend. Amen. Oh, man. Man, that was, I can see why everyone loved this game when it came out. That was really beautiful. That was real, and the music was so good. I really love the Hotlands techno music from it. Oh boy. We bid adieu to Undertale. Deltarune, or Deltarune. Let me look up Deltarune really quickly. What is Deltarune about anyway? Is Deltarune a worthy sequel to play? Undertale Yellow is Undertale but gun. So what about Deltarune? What's that about? Wait, is Undertale Yellow like an official release? What is that? So who made Delta? Who made Undertale Yellow? Hi there, DJ Sister. What's up, guys? Fan game. So I'm assuming Undertale Yellow means that you turn to the yellow heart and you blast things, right? What's up? What's up? So let me ask you guys this. Alright, so Deltarune I'll download. I'll download Deltarune for you guys. Oh my god, that's crazy. Man, I can't believe we just finished it. That is actually pretty damn wild. Here, let me look up Deltarune really quickly. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
This dog will ruin your day.
What is this? Bear or fight while dogging? Oh. What? That's pretty fucking crazy.
This dog will ruin your day.
I'm actually excited for some Metroid too. Undertale Yellow? Okay, I'll watch Undertale Yellow. Give me a second, guys. Do you guys play Metroid at all? I will. Let's quickly check out this Metroid trailer. I did not know they even came out with a trailer for Metroid 4. Whoa, this looks amazing. Good night, dwarf. This looks sick. Is Vera, yeah. Cool. Cool. Let me see. Wow, look at these environments. Kind of reminds me of Avatar. Oh, it reminds me of hella Avatar. Okay, yeah, we're gonna watch the Undertale Yellow trailer. It's like Pokemon. Oh, well, interesting. Oh, that's like Indiana Jones. Interesting. Interesting, guys. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'll get Undertale Yellow. Okay, let's see, 50. So, who made Undertale Yellow anyway?
Undertale Yellow was in development for over 7 years, with the original demo releasing in 2016 and the full game dropping in 2023. When the original Undertale Yellow released, it came with a reveal trailer that showed a sneak peek of Snowdin. In truth, this area didn't exist in the game and was created to showcase in the trailer that Snowdin was an upcoming location, but ultimately ended up inspiring the room with the giant rock in the Deltarune Clover can save in front of. The main character of Undertale Yellow's name, Clover, comes from their method of healing Frisk during the Photoshop Flowey fight in Undertale, with green rotating 4-leaf clovers being given from the yellow soul of justice. Clover is referred to with gender-neutral pronouns to leave them ambiguous, like Frisk and Chris from Toby Fox's games. Just like Undertale and Deltarune, Undertale Yellow is also made with Game Maker Studio. The new Flowey voice lines are taken from the same McDonald's commercial the character's voice was sampled from in the original Undertale. Cactoni was the first enemy implemented into the game and was used for the development of the battle engine. Their sprites were left in the game files for the demo and thus accidentally leaked. Similarly, Ralsei was used
I'll get War Thunder,
companions, as the system was inspired.
I do like playing War Thunder, but I think the channel here really likes watching
Steamworks was
RPG
also leaked
stuff.
back in 2019 via the now defunct GiffyCat, and wasn't discovered by the devs until 2021. Turns out it wasn't leaked by a malicious third party and was actually one of the devs showing their work. The Frogget in the opening of Yellow is impossible to kill in the full release due to it messing with certain flags for the different routes of the game. Another reason is if Toriel saw Clover kill the first monster they ever met, then the events of the game wouldn't transpire the same way. The Frogget is still killable in the demo of Yellow. Dalv's name is a nod to his vampiric appearance, as his name backwards is Vlad, after Vlad the Impaler, the historical figure that inspired Bram Stoker to create Dracula. That's not the only Drac reference, as a number of Dalv's attacks are direct references to the Castlevania iteration of the character. The Silver Scarf is still obtainable in a genocide route by simply sparing Dalv. This sets the NPCs back to normal, allowing the player to finish Slurpy's quest by giving them the lukewarm coffee, then returning to a genocide route by killing all the enemies in the area, as Dalv doesn't count towards a genocide run. Dalv is the only boss in the game that will lock the player into killing him, as attacking him too many times causes him to stop talking and thus can no longer be spared.
Hello again, Purple Guy. And DJ, I would love to play Fortnite. I'm just currently kind of Battle Royale out. I used to play a lot of Call of Duty. This was mostly like a Call of Duty channel until I started making the rest tier memes, right? And then I decided to just play any games. I decided that the Battle Royale space was so saturated with players that there's no way I was going to foothold. I'll get it eventually, but
would become irritated. Alternatively, if the player plays through the game without saving,
it's just not my jam right now.
As well,
I'll be honest with you. I do like playing Halo though.
Flowey doesn't appear from save spots if Clover is joined by another person to keep their cover. Though Yellow's routes can be played in any order, the devs believe the neutral route should be the first route the player completes, as it's that route that reveals Flowey has already reset Clover several times. Undertale Yellow, much like the game it's based on, has a fun value that's generated when the game's save file is reset. This value determines certain events throughout the game, like the graffiti on the pillar in the ruins, a secret area in Snowdin, and of course, the appearance of Gaster followers. A removed joke fun value event would have had Sans appear in the saloon.
That's also
Yellow's OST is actually longer than base Undertale. While Undertale's OST comes in at just over 2 hours and 10 minutes, Yellow's surpasses the 3-hour mark. Version 1.1 of the game adjusts Saroba's pacifist route fight to be easier, as well as an easy mode option that adds a defense stat to hats, giving bragging rights to those who played the game pre-nerf. The sky in the final cutscene of the pacifist route reveals a 6th star when panning up, representing the 6 human souls that came to the underground before Frisk. The credits end with a dedication to Desmond, the late YouTuber Etika, who actually played the Undertale Yellow demo back in 2016. Based on the hidden tape found behind
Desmond
Shujin's
died?
grave, it can be applied that the
I don't know who he
soul
was,
integrity
but
was the fallen child right
that's
before
fucking
Clover.
sad.
We know this due to the mention of Axis terminating a child in Waterfall, where the ballet shoes and tutu are found in Undertale, both items associated with integrity. Additionally, Kaneko briefly becomes blue when injected with the soul essence. Solomon and Crestina, Starlow's parents, are shaped like the sun and moon respectively, hence why Starlow is a star. Funnily enough, Starlow's character was created first and was actually one of the easiest final designs to make. Talking with Mooch when first entering Wild East will cause the player to lose 1 gold, likely stolen by the crafty little squirrel. Shujin's appearance on the videotapes are likely a reference to the famous pose of Neon Genesis Evangelion character Gendo Ikari. The look of these tapes was inspired by Cave Story's limited color palette. Though Clover's memories are wiped during a reset, multiple playthroughs reveal his familiarity with previously completed puzzles and explored areas. Implying a reset doesn't wipe muscle memory. This is why Dalv tells Clover it feels like he's known him for years despite just meeting him. If the player waits after falling into the dark runes for 5 minutes, a rope will
Good night,
appear,
DJ. Have a
allowing
good
Clover
one.
to climb
Bye-bye.
back up tutorial. However, the game crashes before they make it up, implying Flowey reset the game in order to allow the events of Yellow to transpire. Albelador's name directly translates to the dancer from Spanish. The name was likely chosen due to sounding similar to Luchador, the Mexican wrestling aesthetic he's based on. One of the doors in the Steamworks is labeled 427, a reference to Stanley's office from the Stanley Parable. This reference is fitting as both Undertale Yellow and the Stanley Parable both deal in themes of story repetition and unreliable
That
narrators.
damn flower, dude.
Steamworks was likely inspired by the original
that
idea
damn
for
flower.
Hotlands,
Jesus
being
Christ.
an industrial robot-populated area. It felt weird to have any robots beside Mettaton, so it was scrapped, but the idea made its way into Yellow. The misspelling of Gardener for the mini-boss of the same name actually comes from a combination of the words guard and gardener, since Gardener is the protector of the greenhouse. During pre-production of Wild East, Undertale Yellow director Master Sword Remix played through Red Dead Redemption 2, not only for inspiration, but to get into the Wild West mood. The enemy Crispy Scroll is a pun on Crunchyroll, an anime streaming service. This is why the scroll references anime, like saying, "This isn't even my final form." There are multiple micro-froggets the player can encounter throughout Undertale Yellow, mostly near golden items used to unlock a later fight. These tiny frogs are a reference to the micro-frogget found at the very beginning of Undertale in the Ruins. There's a hidden room in the Steamworks that requires the 3 golden items, pear, coffee, cactus, to be collected throughout the game that puts Clover in a fake-out encounter with a micro-frogget, before being interrupted by the macro-frogget. The devs claimed the buff mega-frogget was one of the funnest enemies to design.
Yes,
simply
DJ
due to the
is
absurdity.
your
Clover
bestie's
can actually confuse Martlet as
brother,
a way
by
of
the way.
sparing her by switching between attacking and not attacking, having her frantically check the Royal Guard book for answers before inevitably giving up on the fight. The trio of flower girls were actually designed by a fan. Artist Arrow Artworks submitted them to the Undertale Yellow Enemy Art Contest and won, not only having their characters be a part of Yellow, but later in production actually joining the team to work on the game. Completing Steamworks in a pacifist run turns all the monsters in the area into overworld NPCs, including Sauceberg, who's in a room only accessible when doing a neutral route. According to the Undertale Yellow art book, the original idea for the fan-made prequel differs drastically from the final release. Instead of traveling through a new part of Snowdin, the player would have equipped scuba gear and traveled through an underwater area, fighting aquatic monsters and solving water-based puzzles. Concepts for a shark, pufferfish, and iceberg type enemies were created before the area was ultimately scrapped. Additionally, Clover didn't originally fall down with the cowboy hat and revolver, and instead would have obtained these iconic parts of his attire from the leader of the bandit gang terrorizing Wild East, who was conceptualized as a crocodile named Vengeful Virgil. The majority of Yellow would have taken place in this area, as Clover faces off against each member of the gang in their hideout in the mine, sparing or killing them in each confrontation. Devs have confirmed that Kaneko was always intended to become the spoon amalgam that tucks Frisk into bed in Undertale, as proven by the song name, Tucked In.
Oh, we all need some therapy as Vera.
Ghost form for Yellow as a mini-boss, but the team realized if they wanted to use Flowey, they couldn't have pre-robot Mettaton. On December 9th, 2024, Undertale Yellow celebrated its first anniversary, and the devs put together a live stream answering fan questions and providing commentary on the game. The stream raised nearly $14,000 for Extra Life. The overworld segments of the Flowey fight weren't weren't actually inspired by similar segments in Deltarune and were actually conceptualized as early as 2016. One of the original ideas for Flowey's fight music was spectral audio, having messages like reset and try again in the spectrogram of the music. This idea was scrapped due to leaning too far towards creepypastas. The final fight with Flowey uses a number of art styles not aligned with the rest of Undertale Yellow. This is because this fight was designed to showcase the team's artistic specialties, even ending up with so many ideas for art styles that a few had to be scrapped like Rubber Hose and Atari. Before the role of Royal Guard who befriends Clover was given to Martlet, the original idea was to use Red.
Alright, I'm convinced. I'm convinced. We're gonna play Undertale Yellow next.
Their own cast for main characters.
Jesus.
And conceptualize a monster who would ride
into
before settling on it just being a bird itself. Red isn't the only cameo character in Yellow, as Cooper from Undertale Green can be found in Dunes. One of the original
Undertale Green
was briefly considered to be her sister named Kestrel, who would have been green and more mature. Due to the contrast between them and the Skeleton Brothers, as well as general overcrowding of the main characters, she never left the idea stage.
Undertale Green's
fight was partially inspired by the Elden Ring boss Millennia Blade of Mikola, designed around tight dodge windows and staggered attack patterns. This fight was actually toned down during production due to being too difficult. During late playtesting, the game would actually have a summary card at the end of a run, showing off statistics of that playthrough to share among developers with unique art and music. The devs knew that the Yellow Soul and Flowey didn't exist at the same time, but decided to stretch the canon of Undertale to tell the story they wanted. Adversely, the ending of a No Mercy run that would have featured outlines of the previous 5 humans were scrapped to not take away from the other fan designs and stories of the characters, as the inclusion of integrity in Yellow's story was as far as they were willing to go when it came to the other fallen humans. And that's 50 fast Undertale Yellow facts. I hope you enjoyed. Happy 1-year anniversary, Yellow. I know I'm a bit late, but hey, here we are. Thanks for watching, and until next time.
That is fucking crazy, guys. Let's see. Deltarune. Oh, Five Nights at Freddy's kill count.
Welcome to the kill count, where we tally up the victims in all our favorite horror movies and show you how they were made. I'm James A. Janice, and today we're looking at Five Nights at Freddy's, released in 2023. Five Nights at Freddy's, or FNAF to fans, is based on the viral video game franchise of the same name. FNAF takes place at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a Chuck E. Cheese-style restaurant plagued by animatronic animosity.
If you guys don't know this channel, it's called Dead Meat, and it's
released
really
in
good.
2014, the indie horror game Five Nights at Freddy's was created in just 6 months by a single man, Scott Cawthon, who at that point was developing family-friendly Christian adventure games. One of his efforts, Chipper and Sons Lumber Co., was criticized for its unintentionally creepy characters, so Cawthon decided to repurpose the art style for a horror game. Five Nights quickly blossomed into a full-on media franchise, currently consisting of 9 main games, multiple spin-off games, novels, comics, an assload of merchandise, and a haunted house in Las Vegas? What? FNAF's success is due in part to its complicated lore, which has been picked apart and analyzed by countless internet sleuths. With such a rabid fanbase, a film adaptation was all but inevitable, but it languished in development hell for many years, going back to 2015. Blumhouse finally delivered the long-awaited project in October 2023, and even though it was available on Peacock opening day, it grossed nearly $300 million worldwide. I never got into Five Nights, but I was happy to see this movie's success. I think the acting is solid and that it's shot well, thanks to the cast.
I know that actor. He's that dude from the Hunger Games.
Created by the geniuses at the Jim Henson Creature Shop are absolutely incredible. They look like they were ripped straight out of the games. But I've only played the first game a couple of times, and if you don't know the lore, this movie is confusing and honestly pretty slow. As a film, I found it kinda mid. But the truth is, it doesn't fucking matter what I think. This thing was made for the fans, and by all accounts, those fans seem to love it, so I'm thrilled for them.
I knew we needed to make a movie that was gonna land with the fans, and that was Jason Blum's priority and Scott's as well.
I mean, if this gets kids excited to watch scenes of people talking and kick-ass practical animatronics, then yes, make 1 million more, please. Especially since it doesn't dumb things down for its younger audience, even though it's not overly complicated. It's got foreshadowing and themes and good lighting. It's a fine little movie, and I'm happy that it made so many people happy. Will our characters survive their 5 nights with Freddy, or will they punch out early from their security shift? Let's find out and get to the kills. The movie begins with a Chuck E. chase. A security guard is crawling and walking his way through Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, because he's done with the monitoring and whatever's on the other side of that door. Ooh, I think it's something foxy.
Mustard
this dum-dum can't outrun those dum-dums, so he gets knocked out and strapped down. He's about to be put in an animatronic suit, and you know what they say about those masks.
So you can imagine how having your head forcibly pressed inside one of those could cause a bit of discomfort and death.
The guard is killed when the mask gives him an
I
off-screen
should probably
Fazbear
play
face
Five Nights at Freddy's.
8-bit opening credits pay homage to the arcade minigames featured in several of the FNAF sequels. They show someone suited up as a yellow bunny, wonder who, peeling kids off from their friends one by one. Where you taking them, bunny? Where's the sprite string? Mike Schmidt is also a security guard, only he works at the local mall. That is, until he witnesses what seems to be a kidnapping, which causes him to hulk out and baptize the guy with a beatdown. Unfortunately, he misread the situation. Come on, Mike, what the fuck was that?
That was a mistake.
Yeah, it was. Now you've got Shaggy yelling at you. He's fired and has a meeting with a career counselor named Steve Raglan. Yeah, okay, doubt. Steve, totally his real name, is played by Matthew Lillard, a 2-time kill count veteran and 1-time prime rib presenter. Thanks again for that, man. Steve is initially dismissive since Schmidt is a shit employee, but for some reason his tune changes after seeing Mike's last name.
I have a job for you.
Maybe you noticed that Mike is named after the first game's protagonist. He offers Mike a security shift at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
You only have to worry about one thing,
The killer animatronics.
keeping people out.
Oh, could have sworn it was the killer animatronics. Steve sells the job as a real winner.
How's the pay?
Not great. But the hours.
Like
Those
Scuba
hours on
Whales
the
come
graveyard
back.
shift, which Mike says he can't work. He needs to prioritize his nightly routine, which consists of pills, posters, and nature sounds. All this ambience is to help him lucidly dream about a childhood camping trip. He was supposed to be watching over his little brother Garrett, but got distracted and didn't notice when Garrett went off with a stranger. Not even aging into PETA is enough for Mike to change the past, and his dream always ends with Garrett's abduction. But he thinks that by visiting the incident in his dreams, he might remember a clue he's forgotten, and finally find out what's happened to his bro. Mike is now the guardian of his little sister Abby, who likes dinosaurs and building tents. They have an Aunt Jane who thinks Mike shouldn't be watching over the youngin', even though he's a well-meaning guy. I mean, besides the whole assaulting a dad thing. Quit crying, kid. He was doing it because he cares. The shopping mall gives Aunt Jane an in to claim Abby for herself, hoping to collect them foster child funds. She intends on taking sole custody of Abby with the help of her fearsome lawyer, Doug. Tremble before him! Knowing that he'll need to look good in front of a judge, Mike calls up Steve Raglan to take him up on his job offer. We're less than 20 minutes into this thing, and we're already at Freddy's. I love how we ain't footing around. Mike's first night begins with a phone call from Steve, giving him the lowdown.
This place was huge in the 80s with the kids.
Steve's phone call is in the style of Phone Guy, your supervisor in the games who provides you with instructions via voicemail.
Hello? Hello?
This place's security system is dated but extensive, with cameras and lights everywhere, except probably right outside the office. And of course, since this is FNAF, the power situation ain't great.
The electricity is a bit iffy.
Mike settles into the office, which is a mostly accurate rendition of the one from the game, complete with a fan, striped sippy drink, and ball of tinfoil. The only unrealistic thing is that Mike's not booping the nose on that Celebrate poster.
So remember, these characters...
Production designer Mark Visicella added tons of set deck Easter eggs.
I gotta take a
Prize
piss.
counter filled with the second game's Funtime animatronics, and a nod to Chica's Magic Rainbow, the main antagonist of FNAF World, a spin-off RPG. Freddy's uses the Jigsaw employee training technique, so Mike pops his tape in and watches a retro training video. The video covers the Disneyland level tech that goes into Fazbear's animatronics, but right when it's turning into a how it's made on dancing robots, the tape gets spooky, so Mike doesn't fully see them in action. All he knows is that he must protect this proprietary technology, a job duty that doubles as a tongue twister. FNAF's dedication to its source material was guided by the game's creator, Scott Cawthon. He co-produced the movie and helped keep the lore and animatronic design true to the IP. He also wrote the initial draft of the screenplay, which director Emma Tammy and co-writer Seth Cudback then expanded on to flesh out the characters and story. Instead of doing his job, Mike keeps up his nightly routine of trauma dreaming. It's the same old until Mike stumbles upon 5 little birthday guests. He tries to pry them for information,
Did you see who took my brother?
but their response is less than helpful. Mike wakes up and ends his shift when the clock strikes 6 o'clock. He returns home to relieve his babysitter Max, not knowing that she's been working with Aunt Jane to collect evidence against Mike. She and her brother Jeff meet with Jane at a diner, where they're waited on by YouTuber MatPat.
You do realize that lunch is the most important meal of the day.
Thought it was breakfast.
Some people say that, but you know, it's just a theory.
It's a well-deserved cameo, seeing as his game theory videos helped kick off FNAF's explosive success. In fact, MatPat's cameo was the very first scene filmed for the movie. Matt's not the only FNAF creator featured in the film. The Employee of the Month wall in the background includes several streamers, like 8-Bit Ryan, Razbowski, Baz, Fusion Z Gaming, and Dog.
Alright, it's time for me to start playing some Marvel Rivals. I understand there's not a lot of people here left anymore.
But he had to turn it down to work on his own upcoming
We'll keep watching this. We'll keep watching this until it
Max can't find
finishes.
any evidence of wrongdoing, so Jane
gonna
pays
get some
them to
water.
fuck with Mike's employment by trashing the pizzeria. Then he'll get fired, and she can take custody. It's the perfect illegal plan.
I just realized
I shouldn't be hearing any of this.
On his second night, Mike gets right back to sleep manifesting on the job. But the little dream warriors run away again. One little pirate even gives him the hook and a scare bear stare. Mike wakes up to see a police officer at the door trying to buzz her way inside.
About time. Starting to think maybe you fell asleep on the job.
What? Who, me? Never. This is Vanessa, a local cop who seems to know more about Freddy's than she's letting on. She sees that Mike has a cut on his arm, the same one that he got in his dream. But this Five Nights at Freddy Krueger shit never comes up again. What the fuck's that all about? She gives Mike the grand tour of the restaurant, including a performance by its Robo Band. The song they sing is Talking in Your Sleep by the Romantics, an earwormy reference to Mike's sleeping habits. It plays several times in the film, which is great. I love when movies have a signature needle drop, like in You're Next, Us, and The Lost Boys. The band includes the 4 animatronics from the original game. Guitarist Bonnie, a blue bunny who's not voiced by Zoran, Chica, a chicken on backup vocals who has a sidekick named Mr. Cupcake, Party Pirate Foxy, who I guess is just there for, I don't know, vibes, and the band leader, Freddy Fazbear himself. Tammy knew from the get-go the animatronics would be the focal point of the film.
They are part of the cast and the characters that the fans are the most familiar with actually going into this film.
The difficult task of bringing them to life went to the team at Jim Henson's Creature Shop, under the supervision of lead designer Robert Bennett. The team created full-sized animatronics of the mascots, as well as suits worn by stunt performers. Jade Kindar-Martin played Bonnie, Jess Weiss played Chica, and Kevin Foster played Freddy. Foster's actually been added to the kill count before, in Jurassic World. It wasn't easy for them to perform in these heavy suits.
I have a helmet that's about 16 pounds, and I call it a helmet because it's full. I'm in there, and I don't really have any visibility whatsoever.
Occasionally, puppeteers
Wait,
had to
she
step
was
in.
Chica's performer?
I'm in there, and I don't really have
She's
any
fucking
visibility
hot.
whatsoever.
Occasionally, puppeteers had to step in to operate their arms and hands, while additional performers controlled the eyes, ears, and mouth off screen. Even though this jam session rocks, things aren't all fun and games at the pizzeria. Vanessa mentions that some kids went missing there in the 80s, which grabs Mike's attention since missing kids is kinda his whole thing. But she drives off before they can unravel that thread, leaving Mike to lock up for the day.
we
He's
can.
spied
we
on by
can.
Max's brother Jeff, who initiates Operation Fuck Up Fazbears. He and his gang of ruffians break into the pizzeria and promptly start causing all sorts of trouble. Wait, how do you wind up with this group of people? Like, how do they know this guy? A dude named Carl is going through the kitchen when he's jump scared by Chica.
Travis Mattern. Hello. Hi, Travis. How are you?
Hank hears the commotion.
Oh, that reminds me. I have to
Discovers
upload a
Carl
video,
getting his
guys.
face skin licked off like frosting. Jeff is hanging out in the security room when he sees Hank on the monitor screaming like a maniac. Hank tries to hide, but winds up locking himself in with Bonnie, who reduces him to a bloody version of the Titanic handprint. Jeff arrives just in time to see Boogie Bunny Bonnie emerging from the closet. He runs away and holes up in the security room, where he narrowly avoids a sneak attack by Mr. Cupcake. In the games, Mr. Cupcake is basically a static prop, but he's promoted to full-on killer robot status in the movie. Director Tammy admitted production was a little obsessed with Cupcake, who was able to be incorporated into more scenes due to his small size. Jeff tries to escape, but is foiled by a locked door. Sucks for him, since the Scat Man's on his way again. The Dum Dums come courtesy of Foxy, who hums a similar ditty in the original game. He runs down the hallway and puts an end to Jeff with another move cribbed from his in-game behavior.
Perfect! No! Fucking fuck!
While the other characters could be played by humans, Foxy was a full animatronic puppet who required 6 performers just to make him walk.
We have one on the head, one on the face, one on the arms, we have 2 on the feet, and then we have one that runs the rig, which pushes up and down and allows Foxy to sort of tilt forward and move his body up and down.
This frickin' Fox was a danger off screen too. At one point, an overheating servo nearly lit him on fire.
Someone on my team said, Foxy's smoking. I was like, yeah, Foxy's smoking. And they're like, no, it's smoking. I look back and I'm like, oh, it's smoking.
Max, who's been waiting in the getaway car, goes inside to see what's taking so long. She encounters a little boy who runs away telling her to follow him, sounding exactly like an NPC.
Follow me. Come on.
A set this size would typically be built in parts, but production built Fazbear's Pizza as one continuous location, allowing the actors to move between rooms like it were an actual building. Max winds up in a workshop full of broken toys. One of the animatronics there is Sparky the dog, a supposedly hidden character in the first game. The diner from earlier was named after him. Sparky turned out to be just an internet urban legend though. I guess Gen Z's version of the Mew under the truck by the SS Anne. Max follows the boy's voice to a Freddy suit in the corner and abandons any and all sense of logic when she sticks her face straight in its maw. She's pulled inside and literally bites the dust. Wait, was that the
Oh my
Life 87?
God.
No, I know it wasn't. So
That's
please don't
ridiculous.
put it in the comments. Please don't yell at me in the comments.
Can't believe
Vanessa
they showed that
visits
on
Mike to
YouTube.
inform him of the damage done by Jeff and his crew. She accuses him of being too drugged up for the job, having found his stash of sleepy pills. So he opens up about his traumatic childhood and why he spends so much time sleeping.
Every single thing that you see, your entire lifetime, the tiniest of details, gets stored inside of you.
I mean, no, that is not how the brain works, but Mike believes it is, which is why he keeps searching his dream memories for clues. He also reveals his father abandoned him and Abby after their mother died, who I guess is enough of a character to add to the count. Honestly, I don't even know my own rules sometimes. Vanessa is played by Elizabeth Lail, last seen on the Kill Counted Countdown, while Mike is played by Josh Hutcherson, star of The Hunger Games and TikTok fan cams. His horror credits include slashers like Detention and Tragedy Girls, the latter of which was penned by Tyler McIntyre and Chris Lee Hill, who have story by credits on FNAF alongside game creator Scott Cawthon. In light of his tragic backstory,
Is that what you're saying?
Vanessa
He's taking
agrees
sleeping
not
pills?
to file a police report, but insists that Mike stay awake and alert when he's working around the animatronics. With his usual babysitter, Bitten and Hayoff, Mike is forced to bring Abby along on his next shift. She's gonna have to sleep on the floor, but she's still excited, because there's nothing kids love more than a cleaning montage! Yeah! I love watching dudes clean restaurants in my horror movies. All that cleaning gets Mike tuckered out, so he, you guessed it, takes another nap on the clock. He grills his new dream friend for info.
Help me remember the man who took my brother.
But the kid ghosts him, leaving behind a dirt bunny for Mike to ponder. While he's sleeping, Abby gets up to poke around for more lively playmates. She screams and wakes Mike up, who finds her surrounded by Fazbear and friends. He's ready to go to Chairtown to take this bear down, but don't worry, Mikey. Abby's just having some wholesome fun.
They wouldn't stop tickling me.
This rock band just wants to play. Wink. And though they don't like Mike, they're held at bay by Abby and her cutesy doodles. Mike realizes Abby's most recent illustrations look like a page out of his dream journal. Them's those damn dream kids he keeps saying. Turns out Abby's been getting drawing prompts from beyond the veil.
All they talk about is a yellow rabbit.
Mike takes Abby back to Freddy's the next night so she can probe her new friends for more details about Garrett's kidnapping. When they get there, they find Vanessa admiring Abby's artwork. Mike pulls her aside to ask her what the fuck the animatronics are.
Ghost children possessing giant robots?
Oh, actually sounds like he picked up on it pretty quickly. So it seems like the ghost kids from his dreams are the ones kidnapped in the 80s, with each of them representing a Robo band member.
They could be.
Abby
Could be
Original
Diddy.
kicks off a goofy fort building montage set to Connection by Elastica. I can't say I expected this cheesy ass sequence, but you know what? I still find it kind of cute.
You did it!
But, oh man, did they really want to lay on that nasty ass carpet? You know it's full of dirt and gum and pee, probably. Despite the hijinks, Fazbear's Pizza is far from kid-friendly, if this Dolly Death Trap is anything to go off of. Some fans think this peepless creeper is Circus Baby, a recurring enemy in the games. However, she appears to be more closely based on Ella, a character from the FNAF novels. It's a pretty obscure character to be sure, though still relevant enough to get her own Funko Pop. By the way, thank you writer Tim for providing all of this information, because, like I said earlier, I don't know jack shit about this series. Vanessa explains that Fazbear's older animatronics were also worn as suits. These pokey prongs, called spring locks, were designed to keep the suit's robo-bits in place. Unfortunately, they tend to get a little more bear-trappy as they age. If that wasn't scary enough, Abby shreds too hard and knocks herself unconscious. Vanessa gets mad that Mike endangered his sister by bringing her here, but, I mean, you know, it doesn't mean they can't still hook up, right?
If you ever bring Abby back here again, I will shoot you.
So that's a maybe? The night's events convince Mike he's an unfit guardian. Abby wakes up the next morning to the smell of burnt bacon and bad news. Mike's gonna let Aunt Jane take custody of her after all. Aw, Abby, I know it sucks. Just channel that anger into your art. Mike runs away from his responsibilities and back to Freddy's to take a nap. This time in his dreams, Garrett is conspicuously unkidnapped. The Boo Crew shows up and offers Mike a deal. He can have a nightly reunion with his loving family, all at the low, low price of his little sister.
We want Abby.
A conflicted Mike agrees to the deal, but thinks about it for like 2 more seconds and regrets it immediately. Sucks for him though, because now the kids are gone, and so is the family he traded for. What the fuck? Mike wakes up and finds himself strapped in the same perilous position as his predecessor. He manages to free himself and stumbles upon the bodies of Max and her friends, who have been stuffed into various Fazbear brand suits. Max appears to be stuffed inside Shadow Freddy, a purple variant of Freddy. Ooh. Mike makes it to the back entrance, where he nearly falls victim to Foxy's song and dance before escaping.
Shadow
I love
Freddy.
this cable system they used for Foxy's sprint down the hallway. It's great. Back home, Aunt Jane is too distracted by her nightly info infomercials to notice she has a surprise guest. Abby emerges from her room to find Freddy and lead ghost kid waiting for her. She'll just have to ignore Aunt Jane lying on the floor over there. Lead kid tells Abby she's sleeping, and it's possible she's only knocked out, but I'm making a judgment call and saying she did. To get to Fazbear's, Abby and Freddy take a cab driven by streamer Corey X Kenshin. Corey's played these games a lot before, so he agrees to take the Freddy Faz Fair.
Why do I always get the weirdos?
You might notice that this Freddy is more Faz beaten up compared to his appearance at the restaurant. That's because this isn't Freddy. Lead ghost kid even said so.
Not Freddy.
It's actually Golden Freddy, a ghostly entity who serves as the overarching antagonist of the first game. Fans of the games might have caught his iconic "It's me" written on a mirror earlier, or noticed his signature glowing right eye. He's who the lead ghost kid represents, but he phantom vanishes once they arrive at the restaurant. We catch up with Mike at a random police supply outpost that Vanessa must have brought him to off screen. He's pissed at her for not warning him about the homicidal robots.
You saw Abby playing with them. And you knew what they were capable of, and you didn't say anything!
Yeah, maybe he should be the one threatening to shoot her! Actually, no, that probably wouldn't end well. Vanessa finally comes clean about Fazbear's dark history. She reveals the ghost children are being controlled by William Afton, the owner of Fazbear's Pizzeria, who murdered them in the 80s. The cops searched the restaurant for the missing kids, but Afton was a cruel and clever man who hid the evidence away in a disturbing place.
It's not just their ghosts that are inside of those machines. It's their bodies.
And how does Vanessa know all this? Well, because there's one more thing to know about William Afton. He's Vanessa's father! It's a flip on the game lore where William Afton is Mike's dad, not Vanessa's. Vanessa does appear in the 9th game as a security guard and is revealed to be a follower of Glitchtrap, a murderous mascot who's implied to be William Afton's ghost? God damn it, there's a lot of lore in these games. Tammy knew up front they wouldn't be able to cover everything in the film.
The lore is massive, and there was no way we were ever going to fit everything into one film, nor was it the intention.
Sure. But she and Cawthon both agreed that Afton would be crucial to include, and made sure to tie the film to the story of the first game. As a final blow, Mike recognizes Garrett's toy in a photo and realizes William Afton is the man who kidnapped his brother long ago. Oh, it's personal now. Vanessa's too scared of her dad to help Mike, but arms him with a bunch of tasers, since they'll mess with the animatronic circuitry. Mike takes her cruiser back to Freddy's, where he diehards his way inside. He disables Freddy and Bonnie with a bucket of water and a well-placed taser shot. Chica, however, is absent. She's leading Abby to the back, where a mechanical makeover awaits her. Mike arrives just in time to save her, but their escape is hampered by the pesky cupcake. Mike shocks his foe into submission, giving Abby a chance to
still
fall
doesn't mean they can't hook up, right?
hiding spot. When Mike tries to find her, he runs into a yellow bunny, the foreboding figure all over Fazbear's wall of drawings, and the 8-bit opening credits. Mike tries to use his taser, but this ain't no robot. This is William Afton in the flesh, or rather, in the suit, a yellow variant of Bonnie known in the games as Spring Bonnie. Abby's nearly found by Foxy until he's put down by a Deus Ex copy now. It's Vanessa, who's decided to come help out after all. But they'd better hurry, since Afton wastes no time disarming Mike and kicking the absolute shit out of him.
You couldn't just leave it alone, could you? Lucky me!
Afton reveals he murdered Garrett shortly after kidnapping him, so I'll go ahead and put him on the count. The kid killer is positively thrilled he gets to complete the set by murdering Mike right now.
Symmetry, my friend!
He summons forth Fazbear and friends to finish off Mike, but Vanessa shows up and holds her father at gunpoint. Between his voice and that ghost-faced knife wipe, you might have guessed Afton's identity before he removes his mask. But if you didn't, surprise, Sydney, it's Steve Raglan. A reveal that might have been more shocking if Lillard wasn't announced as William Afton back when he was cast. Also, wait, what the fuck? I thought he was supposed to be purple or something. Anyway, major props to Lillard for his physical performance here, considering he couldn't actually see out of his suit, instead relying on Tammy's direction to know what he was doing. Vanessa gets a shot off on her old man before he regains the upper hand. Abby tends to Mike, who realizes her drawings might be able to save them, since they're how she can communicate with the ghost kid robots. He tells her to show them what really happened. Giddy up, Abby. It's doodle or die. Afton tries to stifle her art, but he's stopped by Vanessa, who receives a gnarly stab to the stomach for her troubles. Abby pins up her drawing, which depicts Afton's crimes against the kids. It strikes a chord with the animatronics, and after Mike puts a spotlight on the kitty killer,
yeah, we'll do a War
finally
Thunder
turns
video
on
after
their
this.
manager. He tries to get them back under his
short
control
one.
with some sweet talk.
You are wretched.
I mean, I used to play a lot of War Thunder, dude. I have like 1,000 hours on it.
Mr. Cupcake takes a
I
bite
just
out
got tired of it, to be honest. The grind was just
In a scene ripped
ridiculous.
straight from the games, Afton is crushed inside his suit as he defiantly puts his mask back on.
I always come back.
I know that line
Yeah, I'll
comes
show you
from
how
the
much time
games,
we have
but
left.
I wonder if Cawthon
Almost
knew
done.
it was already a Chucky quote.
I always come back.
Mike and Abby escape with an injured Vanessa as the restaurant begins to collapse, leaving Afton to be dragged away to an unpleasant fate. In the film's epilogue, Abby is shown to be thriving, while Vanessa is shown to be in a coma. Womp womp. Over dinner, Mike and Abby tease a sequel by talking about visiting the animatronics again. The film fades back to a ruined Fazbear's, where Golden Freddy's ghost child stands watch over a seriously messed up Afton. He's not quite ready to go on the count yet, though. If you're familiar with the game lore, you know why. The end credits are scored by the Living Tombstone's Five Nights at Freddy's song, another early viral creation that helped popularize the game. A mid-credits scene sees cab driver Corey get jump-scared by Balloon Boy, who popped up 2 other times in the movie. In the games, Balloon Boy serves as a recurring nuisance who appears suddenly and messes with the player's controls. Finally, the credits end with an eerie voice. It spells out "Come find me," another quote associated with that bastard Golden Freddy, who alt F4'd my game when my stream tricked me into putting in a secret code.
Well, let's see what this is.
What happened? You fucks!
How many people wound up biting the big one of 87? Well, I want to tell you, but I'm not sure where to go from here.
May I suggest the numbers?
Oh, yeah, sure, thank you, Ness, but the problem is I haven't come up with a good to the numbers bit yet.
Oh, that's no big deal.
Are you sure? 'Cause I feel like some people think a kill count's only as good as its to the numbers gag.
Well, some people do say that, but, you know, it's just a theory.
Oh my
Kill
god.
count theory?
I can't believe that's it.
Okay, alright, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, please. Yeah, let's end this bit.
I counted 8 kills in Five Nights at Freddy's, though I'm sure there's room for debate there. The victims consisted of 5 males and 3 females, giving us this Fazbear Pizza Pie chart. We've seen this count and breakdown in 9 previous kill counts before. With a runtime of 109 minutes, that left us with a kill on average every 13.63 minutes. I'll give the Golden Chainsaw for coolest kill to Max. Though it's mostly done in shadow form to retain that PG-13 rating, it's still gnarly and a nice nod to the bite of 87. Dog Machete for lamest kill will go to Aunt Jane, since I'm not even entirely sure she's dead. Guess we'll find out in the sequel. And that's it! Five Nights at Freddy's was released in 2023 and kicked ass at the box office. I'll be sure to cover the sequels that are undoubtedly on their way, but until then, I'm James A. Janice. This has been the Kill Count. Thanks a lot for watching this Five Nights at Freddy's Kill Count. I know that this was hugely requested. There were reasons I couldn't cover it until now, but now we're covering it, and I hope it goes well. Man, I love all the little balloons in here. It's so fun. Huge thanks for Matt Pat for coming over to my house and filming that segment. It was so fun to do it with him. We got lucky. He happened to be in town the weekend I was filming this, and Stephanie came too, and they're so nice. I love them. I'm so glad we got to catch up a little bit, and I hope to talk to them more soon. And of course, special thanks to patrons. Patrons like, one second, Crystal, Eden.
Testing if different planes can take off of the skyscraper. Starting with something crazy. Here's the Ho 229.
I love these videos from War Thunder.
Let's try a light biplane, CR-32. Easy. Warthog. It's too heavy.
It is a very heavy plane.
And now the Su-27, because it has insane thrust.
Yeah, boy.
Lastly, the biggest
yeah,
plane that I
boy.
could kind of fit up here. Here's the huge 2-4.
Oh, wow.
Out of competition, Harrier GR.7.
Oh, yeah.
Testing if different planes can take off of the skyscraper. Start.
It went by like we were standing still. Blue leader to group. Get off the air.
That's what I was thinking. It looked like just a copy of the B-29.
It was the Messerschmitt 262.
It went by like we were standing still.
So I actually do want to try the game with a VR headset, War Thunder. I played it once really quickly with VR.
You're losing altitude.
I bought this game, all $0 of it,
because it has been in every YouTube video I have watched in the last 2 weeks.
Using secondary tracks that turned into muddy quagmires. War Thunder is the most comprehensive vehicle combat game ever made.
And that doesn't fit right in my brain. If you're heavily advertising a free-to-play game, it must give you kidney stones or do something else sketchy.
In War Thunder, you'll be able to take your battles to the sea, land, and the sky.
But it has a really big community that loves it and recommends it to me all the time. And that makes no sense.
Spacebar. Oh, spacebar is torpedoes? Oh wait, Q and then spacebar? I don't know what's happening.
So I downloaded this game to see which it was. I wanted to solve that mystery for myself.
And keyboard, even though I can't see it, I'm going to put Mavis Beacon Teaches Typing to the ultimate test.
And the answer is somehow a hard both.
I have 500 research out of 5,000.
51% game, 49% money generation software. Because the game is free, but USS Des Moines, $59.99. F4S Phantom, $69.99. AH-64 Apache, $49.99. Leopard 2A4, $59.99. A-10 Thunderbolt, $59.99. How do you justify spending the price of an entire AAA game, more than that, on one plane, on a singular boat? Who is going to buy that?
BF-109. There's an American BF-109? How much is it?
Well, I'm glad you asked. I'll tell you who. The same people who leak real military intelligence so they can use those stats to make the in-game vehicles more realistic.
What have I walked in on? Our country's finest.
That is the level
let's
of
look
Phantom
at Buried.
surrounding War Thunder. Military.
What's it called? It's called Buried? Ooh, Pavlov. I own this game. I've never seen this one.
Oh! Character voice acting! And in this case, they actually added the voice acting too. You know, it's almost sad when mods are better than actual, content. Like Call of Duty isn't hopping on that VR bandwagon anytime soon. Fucking Carpenter, that's what it's called.
So I've never tried. It's called Buried, right? Buried video game. Oh, let's watch this. This is Casio.
I ain't even like 1 to 10. How we doing?
Yeah, let's see.
What's good, chat? I ain't even like 1 to 10. How we doing? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back.
This is dope looking. What is this?
It's time for a new background. Yeah, we selected our December background earlier. I'm going to change it after stream.
Buried?
Don't tell me. Yo, chill!
Help! Help me!
He's actually buried!
Please!
Are we in a...
This is okay.
What's...
This is okay. This is okay. This is okay.
What's going...
Where is it?
Where's what?
Where is it? All right. Okay.
Oh, nah! Oh, nah!
I can do this.
We are literally...
I need a key.
We are literally buried alive! What do I do with the phone? Can I call somebody? Yo, text somebody! Call him! Text him!
I need something for this.
What? Who can we text back? Turn the sensitivity down a little bit. Turn that down. Yep. Is the battery going down? Don't tell me the battery's getting lower. Chat, remember that song? It's going down. The battery's going down. The battery's going down. We found a lighter. Chat, do y'all want to use the phone till it dies or use the lighter?
I need something for this. I need something for this.
Okay, relax. How is he so calm?
What is that? I need something.
How is he so calm being buried alive?
I need a key.
There's a 2 on the bottle, check. What?
The Shroom Guy. Hello, hello. Hi there, man. How are you?
Yo.
We are currently just watching Casio playing Barry, and after that I'm going to play some Marvel Rivals. We just beat beat Undertale not even an hour ago. So now we're just winding down from that. Amazing experience.
IX? Chat, what is IX? Is IX a 4?
I can do this.
I don't know if we can do this.
I need something for this. I need something for this.
That is a jar of water with a lemon in it.
What does that mean? Chat, what else can we do here?
I just drank a bunch of beers, so I need some water.
It's 9? Oh, IX is 9.
Oh, it gets better. The jar also has a Razer logo on it from my Razer mouse.
Okay,
This is not how I die.
yeah, we're not gonna die. We're good.
I need something.
So just in terms of hardware, I use a Razer
Get me out of here, man.
Orochi V2 for my main gaming mouse. This is one of my most favorite mice that I've ever owned. This thing is so fucking sick.
Chat, what do we do to get out of here? Read the messages. A key.
Have fun, a commenter. Enjoy that, my friend. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Join us again for Undertale Yellow tomorrow.
You will. Oh. 5, 3, 2, 1. What? Chat, what is this thing?
I don't know what that is, Casio.
What's this code? Yo, Big Money with 5 gifted. Give me some W's for.
This is not how I die.
Big Money, I appreciate the 5 gifted. Thank you.
I need something for this.
Okay, we need something. How do we get out of here? Okay, get your phone back out. Get your phone back out. You gotta do something here. You gotta do something.
I need something for this. I need something for this.
Wait a minute. Coffin? What's that in the middle? Coffin something water bottle. The code is 411. You think it is, chat? Wait, he won't click back on it.
Someone wrote, does your bed break when you lay on it? Oh man, am I ready to play some Marvel Rivals right now? Shit.
Chad, I'm terrified. Chad, I'm scared.
This is not how I die.
Okay, this is boring as hell. Let me see. Do you want to watch another kill count, guys? Isbera, you want to watch another kill count? Have you seen Jurassic World?
Wait, there's a 1 on the wall!
Me sleepy too, man.
192.
Oh, I need to do the grind for the season thing.
192. Wait a minute.
Oh yeah, I need to grind for Marvel Rivals.
9-2. Chat, hold up.
Everything is fine.
Chat, look. The order says coffin, trash bag, water bottle. There's a 1 on the coffin. What does IX? What is IX? That's a 4.
Alright, time for some Marvel Rivals, guys. Oh, and I have to upload a video, guys, so give me 1 second while I do that. I'm sorry, Isbera, if you're still here with me. I just need to quickly upload a video for the YouTube's channel. Oh, damn, I didn't mean to start Undertale. Oh, wait, I just opened Undertale and there's like a new... What? Bro, I just opened Undertale on accident. You gotta see this. It says hi. Seems as if everyone is perfectly happy. Monsters have returned to the surface. Peace and prosperity will rule across the land. Take a deep breath. There's nothing left to worry about. Well, there's one thing. One last thread. One being is trying to erase everything. Cool. Wow, okay. Would not have ever known that. I did do a pacifist run, yes. I did. What? So tomorrow we're gonna start Undertale Yellow, because I'm kind of hooked on Undertale now. You know, it was actually a lot of fucking fun. A lot more fun than I was expecting. And hell yeah, I'll do it again, dude. Hell to the yeah. One second, guys. Almost done here. Upload video. Isbera has a problem. Oh, did I do a pass? Yes, I did. He wants to be an animator, but he can't draw for shit. Isbera. Go check out Microsoft Designer and just start putting ideas on paper and seeing what you really want to draw, man. It's not... You're in a time right now where you can be anything that you want to be, man. Oh, I need to get some songs off of Undertale for some of my shorts. Let's see. Undertale music. Megalovania. Yeah, do that right now. Go check out Microsoft Designer. Here, actually, I'm going to show you some Microsoft Designer stuff right now. Alright, so check this out. Here, you watching? So I'm on Microsoft Designer right now, right? Watch this. So these are some of my old projects. Yes. Yes, I am. Probably how you found the channel. Some of these pictures I'm sad that I didn't save. Some of them are actually really nice looking, and I haven't saved them. I like that one. He's like a cat guy. I'm just gonna play. Okay, we know this one. Oh, this one. I'm gonna have to put this one in my video next. Oh, this one I really like. I like this one. His head needs to be fixed a little bit. This was my favorite out of tonight's iterations, was this one. I know my camera gets a little overexposed. It just does that. God damn it, camera. Fix yourself. Okay, let's see what else is next. Oh, this goddamn song. Okay, I think I uploaded a video. Let me just make sure. Here, let me give you a breakdown of how I do my things. Yeah, this looks good. The fire effects could have been a little more. Alright guys, I'll play Rivals in a second here. Let me just make up my videos. Hold on. Time for some freaking Marvel Rivals. I haven't seen what the new Rivals looks like, so I'm really excited. Actually, I should end the stream right here.